Tails and April and everything else.
Oh, look at my man with the fresh locks.
Yeah.
Dreadlocks of cream. There we go. Okay.
Oh wait, never mind. It's sure it's not Dimension versus Dimension. For those at home, which one on the player cams is Dimension? We're looking at the left or the right?
Oh, so the Dimension is on the right.
Okay.
Dimension's on the right, yeah. The Dimension's the white guy. He's a Marth player in Melee.
Okay.
Does extremely well in the region. Also, had a really good run at Super Smash Con. Got timed out by Dabuzz in Game 5, losing to his Invaders in. Was extremely close. He lost by like 10%. Like it was the last 5 seconds of the game or so, and Dabuzz got like the final hit and ran away, and that's why I ended his run there.
Man, they were doing a button check, and I thought I had time to grab a drink of water quick, and then they're like at 5 minutes 30 seconds. Like, all right, let's start playing now.
Oh yeah, and this is a real game.
I mean, if you said that Dimension's a
Marth
that
player,
Melee
right?
Marth, like Leo makes sense. Leo makes a lot of sense. It's like, what if we gave Marth an air dash?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, right. That's
Marth with an air dash and a cargo throw? Oh my god.
I was like, I thought Clarence was bad. And we came over here, and I was like, all right, hold on.
Yup.
Oh man.
All right, but let's point out, April's been that hot new character for a lot of people.
It's interesting too because like for a game like Nick Brawl, right? Like it can be so fast-paced, but also games can go to timeout, right? It's one of those games where like depending on the matchup and especially like the game plan, you can really like make the game go out and play a more of a like neutral-based game like Dimension's playing right there, just barely catching them.
I think US Marine missed the vectoring on that. Because I don't think that was enough to just straight up blast down.
Oh, nice.
That's going to hit. Vector's back. Vectoring is that you jump and then air dash immediately. Because you can't air dash out of hit stun, but you can jump.
Right.
April's putting out those cameras, protecting her recovery, trying to get those scoops, trying to be the new hot reporter. Let's see.
157% on Dimension. This is like one good, strong attack away. The boom mic's going to be coming out quite a bit here. There it is. Gets the block on that one, though. Needs to be careful. I've seen Dimension clutch these, though.
Oh, yeah.
There it is again, the Vector cancel.
This is crazy, especially compared to the last game. These two players are so patient. 196! Any sort of, I was going to say any sort of parry, any sort of like if I get that opening and can convert it, that's going to be done. We got that dash attack cancel coming in.
Yeah, the dash attack cancel is one of those options that just like...
Dimension closes his eyes, inhales, thinks about life for a bit.
Oh my god, am I crazy? Dimension swap? Oh, man, maybe I've been talking up my butt this entire time. Maybe Dimension decided to switch over to April and I just never knew because he was always a Leo player as far as I knew, but maybe there's something new today. Or maybe that overlay is confusing me. Now I'm just confused. I don't actually know.
Let's talk about things in abstract until we find out for sure.
Oh, they doing like a button thing here? Something
happened.
Here we go, Mainstage. There we go. Okay. There we go. You see, it's lining up now. Yeah, because I was like, Dimension's definitely Leonardo. Okay, cool. Give me some of my confidence back.
And say, if this dude from your region, I'm gonna trust you. Flambo, you can't lead me astray. Not now. Not at the first, I guess second in-person major for this game.
All right, right out the gate, you know, this is one of the stages that I think I saw him play against Dabuzz on this stage quite a bit and end up being a pretty slow one. But like when you have kind of like the base platform and then the second platform right above it like that. Oh,
we got that not the teleport. We got that blip coming out though. Deceptively hard to edge guard. You'd think like, oh, it's just a giant thing that I can hit through, but sometimes you get snagged on it.
Strong attacks pretty willy-nilly too, because since you know Leonardo has those swords, they have those disjoints, right? So that means you're able to threaten right at far.
And if you miss the tech, that camera jab resets too. It's dirty. I will never get over the fact that there is just a character who throws audio visual looking at somebody. It's very funny to me.
That's the thing. These
the longer this game is going on, the more comfortable US Marine seems to feel.
I agree.
Yep. It's just not. It is willing to do that vector into going high, drop a camera on him, and Dimension seems to be struggling a little bit about like, how do I deal with an April that's way above me like this? Actually, now that I've said that, we really haven't seen any grabs from either of them, to be like quite frank. Yep, there's that. You gotta be ready for the camera. It will come down on your head. That's just gonna happen.
Oh man, there it is
Takes
again.
so much damage.
Hold on, Dimension. I mean, at 215% at this point, has actually been able to like maintain the stock long enough that now this game's in the realm. He managed to snag the lead right there. Like that's the defense that I've been talking about. Like usually, it wasn't uncommon to see him live to like 250.
Yep. And now we're seeing the vectoring that was a little bit lacking game 1, so that's great. Everyone's just got to get their nerves back in check a little bit. You got to get your hands warmed up. It is 10 a.m.
But this is also one of those things where it's like, you know, this is where grabbing becomes useful because they're like vectoring everything, but you get a cargo throw at like this damage range, and there we go, that's an edge guard.
Oh, none of my stuff combos. I can grab them now.
And then just yeet, and that's your, you know, your throw confirmed. They're gonna get KO'd off of this throw.
Yeah.
We got our first game 3 of the day.
Game 3. Let's run it. We're on to some Invader Zim version Battlefield here.
Amazing start from Dimension already. Managing to get that extension. It looks like US Marine is going to have a chance to maybe tech. Wow,
nope.
Just came down with the side strong. That's one way to fight back.
I want to see Dimension also going for some more preemptive options, using the sword's disjoint to... you still have to be careful, because the sword I don't think beats out the boom arm. But if you're able to preemptively hit April before she can start using that balloon to come up, it really cripples her recovery. She's one of those characters that can do this, and it feels really, really strong. But if you just jump out and swat her with your sword before she's able to get it going, she just can't do it. That being said, US Marine takes that first stock.
Yeah, put the mic on him and says, see ya. And that's the way to do it. And one thing that US Marine is doing that I like, it looks like to be specific to the matchup, is just like, because Leo has these huge disjoints, he's just been going for jump side strong a bunch, right? It's like, how do I contest the range of Leo? You know what?
Yeah.
This side strong?
I'm not going to use my light because April's lights are actually really good.
Really good.
They're really good. But in this one matchup, like, I have disjoint too. It's not as fast, but I got it. I can deal with this. Goes up high. Oh, it was so close. I actually love that. Threatened going out for that swat and then dropped down for the strong. Really smart play from Dimension there. Evens it up.
One of those things you have to do. You have to use your movement to bait out options, and we almost had a precarious scenario there for US Marine. Still in disadvantage here as Dimension is pressuring his way, but there we go. A retaliation hit coming from US Marine, trying to get a punish start. The percents are about even here.
It's been so back and forth this game. I love to see it. Leo has been tired of saving April for so many years and so many cartoons.
I'm sick of it.
I don't want to save you anymore.
We're going to be careful landing here. Oh, all these hitboxes whipping. Finally manages to get a blow here.
Ooh. I was waiting for one of them to get that up air strong. Oh, God. Just waited. Just waited.
Here we going high. It's like reminiscent of Snake, right? You always go high with the Cypher, and then
instead of dropping a C4 down there, you're dropping an entire camera.
It's like put them together with Pac-Man.
Like a several $100 piece of audio visual equipment.
That is very expensive. That's at least like a couple thousand.
The dash attack doesn't do it as well.
There we go. We saw a grab attempt finally come out from US Marine, but didn't land. And there we go. These spares.
Slices them, dices them.
Oh, be careful.
Exactly, and that's what I was saying. You can just swat that camera. It's just, you gotta be careful and you gotta be confident. That'll take it. 78% is tough, but we have seen much larger comebacks in this game. We've seen much larger combos in this game. Everyone's got them.
Oh, man, be careful. Oh, man, this position being on the top and trying to come down is so tough against these disjoints. You can see Dimension just being patient. And you know that up strong's going to come out pretty soon as well. Probably a side strong as well from center stage. US Marine might want to go back to the previous game plan. We saw a lot of aerial side strongs before, and they're not coming out right now.
It feels like US Marine is kind of waiting. Yeah, and exactly what I was saying. You gotta be confident in preemptive. You can't just let him stall and drop those cameras on you.
Like, you gotta adapt, brother.
Yep.
Speaking of adapt, we're gonna see how US Marine has adapted to the bracket. We saw him lose to Dimension earlier on, but now going up against Cyborg, gonna be the first Aang we've seen today on stream.
Yep, Aang got some big nerfs, but is still a top tier. Top tier to be reckoned with. You just can't spin on your opponent willy-nilly and know that it's gonna work. You know what? I think was trying to get around that camera and then found themselves way too deep.
But it's okay. The punish game thus far from Cyborg looks like it's pretty freaking good, so I don't think it'll be too much of a detriment here, but we know from seeing US Marine earlier that he can really get it going, especially since, like,
US Marine is a very solid April.
Yes.
Very solid.
And Aang, like, has disjoints, but not in the same way that Leonardo does, right? Like, you know, the Nair's oppressive, but not the way that Leo can space that.
Predictable!
Well, yeah, especially now that that's been toned down. It's like, oh, this makes sense. Like, this is visually correct versus before, where it's like, oh, that's going to be longer than a boom arm. It's going to be longer than the entire camera, whatever. Ooh, that air ball in order to get underneath the camera gets clipped. Oh, it does make it back, though. Does make it back. You can drop that camera on him.
Oh, my gosh.
That was so smart.
Just a little scooter there to buy some time.
The air scooter let them eat through the hit of the camera that would have dragged them down. That being said, as I'm explaining why that was so smart,
the game has, right?
U.S. Marine was just like, all right, snap, 1, 2, 3, you're done. You're done.
Ready to go. He's like, all right. You know, he's ready to move on. He's moving and grooving. Hey,
you're winning.
Hey, that's what I like to see, man. Yo, melanin popping. He's out here to play, baby.
Shaking the dreads.
That's what I like to see, man. He's ready to go. Man, just like that. We're going to see where they're going to end up going for the second game. Because, you know, despite the stage, which, like, you know, it was another one of those games where, like, I don't really think the stage made a huge difference, right? Like, it was definitely like a kind of core fundamental gameplay difference.
That was not a stage thing, but sometimes you got to switch it up.
Yeah, I agree. And sometimes the stage can be the difference, though. Yep. So we'll see. We did see a pretty decent punish game coming up from Cyborg, but didn't really have a lot of chances to flex it because U.S. Marine just comes swinging.
Yeah. And now that we're seeing U.S. Marine versus a character that's not Leo, we're seeing way more of those lights from April come out, those down airs.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't get to see any of those before.
Because it was just, I have to space around a big sword.
Yeah.
But now we're seeing an even more developed and nuanced punish game from U.S. Marine. And Cyborg just isn't able to keep up with the neutral side. It's two characters with a very good punish game, two players with a very good punish game, but one is solidly out neutral-ing the other.
Yeah, and like Aang's light, so like you can't really, I feel like
you can't take too many of those.
Cyborg's kind of been focusing on the camera a little bit too much and just getting caught in that interim where it's like, oh, you're focusing on the camera, let me come in for this hit right now.
I mean, I don't even think it's that Cyborg. Okay, there we go. There we go. Gets on the board. I don't think it's that Cyborg is focusing on the camera. I don't think Cyborg has figured out how to deal with the camera yet.
Yeah, I mean,
look at that. That was like 60% in this one stock just from camera.
Which is like,
just from camera.
What's the answer going to be, buddy? Because you're running out of time here.
Yeah, you're running out of like, all right, well, I tried this. Well, okay, let's try this other thing. And Cyborg just is being eaten alive by the prince. The news not looking good in this interview.
Yeah, this is
oh, man.
Gotta be
50%.
careful.
Can I see a 60? Are we even going to get to a 60? All right, 70, 80, 90.
This is going to be the end right here. No, can't get the final blow, but still hunting for it. U.S. Marine trying to make headlines tomorrow. And that'll be it. Convincing finish from U.S. Marine. Hits that fist bump, and we out of here, baby.
That was a quick day at work for April. Just going for that daytime Emmy.
Yeah, like, Peter Parker could never, you know? like, damn, Daily Bugle ain't got nothing on April.
I'm just saying.
Mikey is right behind him. Mikey is saying something to them right now.
This is U.S. Marine or A-Train. I'm not sure who is who. There's a veteran hat, so that makes sense. So we have a military U.S. veteran and a Weeb.
Yeah.
Kind of two of the main rivalries, I think, of time.
His tag is, I didn't even see his tag. His tag is literally U.S. Marine.
Literally U.S. Marine, and he's wearing a veteran hat.
Oh my God.
What do you think he put Marine in his tag for fun? He's in the Marines, of course he is.
God.
And then there's A-Train who had an anime doll. Which that is, again, just a timeless matchup here.
Yes. Who do you think has been winning historically?
Weebs.
Really?
100%.
Really?
There's more weebs than there are active military.
Oh, fair. Yeah, but the active military would win in literal combat, right? Despite their numbers.
Here's the thing. I think they've infiltrated the military.
Probably almost certainly have.
You know what I'm
almost
saying?
certainly have.
And that's what they won't tell you.
That's what they won't tell you. That's right. Neither side will tell you that. Neither side will tell you that.
Oblina versus April. April is really good in this game.
Yeah, I think Oblina's, I think April's really good. Well, both these characters are strong for sure. April, definitely, she's just very limber. Like, when I played her for the first time, you do her, like, up air, and you're like, oh, this is, like, a really nice, like, Captain Falcon up air. And you just use her moves, and they all feel good. She is that, I guess it's interview
the boom mic.
Boom mic,
Interview rod.
Interview rod.
Ooh, look at that.
Nick, don't hurt me. I don't know what things are called.
Ooh, go all the way. That was so beautiful. But yeah, April got some stuff. April hasn't even been showing the true nature of her power, using things like the camera and the flash. Got a little jab reset there. Boom.
God.
That wave
he's
all the way
out
down,
there.
bro. This is a pro.
Holy smokes. This is how they do it in the U.S. Marines this way.
Well, I'm wondering who is who. I think the names might be a little mixed up.
They could be.
But because U.S. Marine looked a bit
He
kind of
nodded.
like, oh, what's going on, right? It's maybe that's like, oh yeah, that's what was supposed to happen because I'm April, or maybe it's like, oh damn, I'm out of my league.
Right.
The Weebs win
It could have
again.
been one or the Weebs win again.
Where like Ludwig, I always make fun of him because he streams like however long, and he can't listen to copyright stuff.
I know.
So now his entire music in his head, he literally whistles Christmas music all year because it's like royalty free.
Yeah.
He's got brain rot.
That's unfortunate. He should just get one of those setups.
Yeah, he doesn't care enough.
Yeah. Right, because he's not a music guy. It all comes back. Yeah.
Last time I was like, what do you like? He's like, I don't know, the Strokes.
All right. Well, actually, that's
mean,
better
yeah.
than All right.
It's fine.
I'll take that. The Strokes.
Man, those dash attacks are
that makes me
nuts.
feel like he was like searching his brain for like a real band.
Yeah.
So, like,
It's like, who did I like one song in college?
Right. Exactly.
Oblina, once again, just taken all the way off stage, and it kind of a weird, I don't know if that seemed like a low % kill, but I'm not the smartest knife in the box either.
I think it was. All right, so now Oblina finally with a little bit of zoning, but April, yeah, the camera is pretty gnarly. Every single camera hit you get is going to charge up that mic.
Yep.
And you can definitely like combo into it, especially off something like jab reset. Oh, he is trying to smooth on him.
I love it.
He is trying to smooth on him. Oh, the battle of the projectiles right now. Oblina, that purple goop that she can shoot on the ground every now and then, is definitely super duper. Just good at checking approaches and stuff, but it looks like the strategy for April is like, look, if you do that, I'm just going to put my camera out and we'll just do it to each other. So, like, who cares?
Yup. See that crazy momentum cancel too.
Oh, he
Coming
cut
up
the
from
camera on him.
This could be it, bro. Just get dumpstered by electronics.
Oh, yeah. Cinematic equipment. Almost feels like a waste of money.
Landing on stage, a little moonwalking too. You love to see it.
That was low.
Knockdown. Misses.
Looking to bait out the. Oh yeah, you can definitely just grab people off the ground if they don't, input something. Oh my God. Oh, the down air. So Oblina might be. It might be curtains for A-Train. Big nodders coming out. Big nodders coming out from U.S. Marine. Who?
No way. Am I allowed to say that? Holy shit, guys.
Talk to me.
I have a big... This might matter to like 4 people in chat.
Okay.
But this might matter to those 4 people that mean the world. U.S. Marine is Crime Wave 420 from Tumblr. Now, you have a blank expression on your face. That's fine. But for some of us, this is very important. And I need you to be supportive to me right
I
now.
am. What did they post? Like, I've probably seen some of the snippets.
Just fire.
Can I just look?
Just fire.
Yeah.
All right, good game, guys.
Wow.
Hey, come here. Yeah. Which character were you?
Oblina.
You were the Oblina?
Yeah.
Okay. You are U.S. Marine? Yeah. Can I have you explain a little bit to me about something?
Okay, what's up?
Why'd the match go that way?
I like dash attack cancel. What can I say? That's my thing, you know?
And you were swagging out a little bit.
A little bit, you know. Major league swag out, you know.
Well done. How do you think you're gonna do in the tournament?
Well, I almost beat 4th seed, surprisingly. So you know what? I might
Wow.
crazy losers bracket run, you know?
Bro, okay, you can't see it on camera, but I cannot believe you have that face mask. Dude. Dude. All right, good shit. Have a good one.
Spargo, don't let the nerves be your worst enemy. No way. No way. Oh my gosh.
Misses those, and Leo steals Mainstage away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let's go. I can't tell what's going to kill.
Everything is stressful.
Headed out the night, it's going through. Back at 10 o'clock, then at the curfew. Okay, so let me go. So hard, they care what you do. Yep, yep. Gun code, Rick, how to. Still got since the beginning. During intercourse, strangle American women. During intercourse, strangle American women. During intercourse, strangle American women. So it's about the Nicholas Ball. Two guys like